Getting ready for a few nights under the stars, and been having a look at the telescope, trying to make sure it's all working properly. This is the 8080, and have a look at this, will you? Look at that. That there, that is not where it needs to be. It needs to be, look at that, so it should be up there. But when you lock it in place and it's flat on the mount, it's down there. So I've got to try and find something to wedge up under here so that the guide camera, which is the one I use as my main camera, I know it's backwards thinking, but it allows me to move from target to target. I need to find a way to lock it in place like that so that it is level with the telescope. So that when I'm moving from target to target, whatever is centered in the guide camera as the main camera is centered in the eyepiece, because I'm using eyepiece projection. So trying to work that out. I'm trying to work out what I can shove in there to get it to work better. I'm thinking probably a nice piece of plastic, but I've got to find a piece of plastic that's suitable. So that's going to be my temporary fix for the time being. Yeah, so just a little quick video because I'm be heading up to the dark sky site tomorrow for 3 nights. Because it's going to be clear. And I was just mucking around with this and thought, what can I do to fix this little thing? I don't want to have the same problem I had under those lovely Border 1 skies now, do I? I want to make sure the mount on the controller has the right longitude and latitude. Got to get that right. Stuff that up. But also I think the other part of the problem was this was part of the problem. It was pointing, obviously it was locked in place as it should be, but you can see when it's locked in place and it is flat, it's pointing down. And that means that's pointing down that way and that's pointing up that way, and then they're going to meet somewhere, but they're not going to be in the same, they're not going to be the same object. Whatever this is going to be looking at, it means it'll be in the bottom half down here. So that's my reckoning anyway. So yeah, I've got to try and find something to do that, to fix that up with. So that is this afternoon's little project, trying to get that to work better, to sit better, to align, so that whatever I look through, what I have been doing is I'll get it on like Acrux in the guide camera, or the main camera, and I'll look through the eyepiece, and Acrux will be at the bottom, or it'll be at the top, just depends. So what I want is them to be both in the center, so I know I'm absolutely on the target. So between that and fixing up my polar alignment issue, which is my fault completely, I should be able to fix tracking and everything, and hold the targets dead center. So that is what I'm trying to do. A little update for you from me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, merch in the merch store, and yeah, absolutely do ship overseas. So if you're overseas, you can buy merch. AstroPuNk.store. Anyway, see you up at the dark sky site.